Hello, my name is Timur Bislangurov. I am managing partner of VISTA Immigration law firm in Russia. And today I would like to speak about unblocking the funds that are stuck in the Russian shares or government bonds that foreign investors have invested sometimes before 2022. We're speaking about pretty much Western investors because the funds that are blocked are of those investors that come from so-called unfriendly countries. So what is the way to unblock the funds that have been invested? Pretty much the only way to unblock them is to obtain permanent residency in Russia. And there are two ways to obtain permanent residency in Russia. Number one is through so-called golden visa program. A couple of words about this program that has been introduced in Russia about 2.5 years ago. The biggest downside, I'll start from that, of that program is that foreign national, in order to obtain permanent residency based on the golden visa program, has to pass the Russian language test. And the level is quite high, it's B2. But there are several criteria that would qualify for a national to obtain permanent residency through a golden visa program. And if we are speaking specifically about investment into the public shares, then the criteria is that at the date of purchase, foreign investor should have invested an amount of not less than 30 million rubles. It shouldn't be a one-time purchase, it can be multiple purchases. But the way to understand that you made this investment and you qualify for the criteria is to basically double check all the transactions made at the particular purchase date, look at the central bank official exchange rate to ruble if you've been buying in shares using, I don't know, other foreign brokers with invest in dollar amounts or euro amounts or any other currency. You need to check at the date of the investment what was the ruble rate. Then you add up all those investments and you see whether you qualify. Again, in order to qualify, you need to invest 30 million rubles into a Russian company. Very important is that it has to be one Russian company. So some of the investors have a portfolio of different Russian companies that they invested, and very often the amount exceeds 30 million rubles. But under this criteria of the Russian Golden Visa program, you need to invest 30 million rubles in one company. So again, if you qualify and you have made investment in the past of 30 million rubles into a existing Russian company, then you are eligible to obtain permanent residency in Russia. If you obtain permanent residency in Russia, as I mentioned before, you can unblock your funds, you can sell your shares, you can get access to the C account where the dividends go, you can buy new shares. I mean, pretty much you would be able to do anything with your assets that are stuck. Second option to obtain Russian permanent residency is through employment. To give you an example, you can register in Russia a company, employ yourself in this Russian company as a highly qualified specialist, and as soon as you have the work permit and 3-year work visa as a highly qualified specialist, you can apply for residency in Russia. This is another option, also used by our clients. If they don't qualify for the golden visa criteria, they can use the other option. The good thing about this option is that there is no Russian language test, neither at the stage of obtaining work permit, nor at the stage of obtaining residency. A bit of a downside, I would say, of this path is that you have to pay yourself a salary in the amount of 250,000 rubles, which is approximately, let's say, $3,000 a month. It's a gross amount of salary, which includes 13% tax. Now, once you have this 3-year work permit, which after registering a company, let's say your own company or having a third party employing you, after obtaining a work permit, it takes 3 months to obtain residency. So if you start today, let's say, and seriously want to do it, let's say within 4 to 5 months, you can get residency through employment path and get your funds unblocked. In the description of this video, I will provide a bit more information on who we are. We actually have been filing residency for quite a lot of foreign nationals, including the investors. According to the statistics of the immigration office in Russia, as of May or even June 2025, about 18 foreign investors have successfully filed under the Russian Golden Visa program. Well, we filed 16 out of those 18, yeah? And if we speak about residency through company setup, this is also something that we do regularly. You'll find more information in the description of the video. Also, you can contact me to get a quotation on the services that we provide. Thank you. Yeah, bye-bye.